What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at the first stage for the protocol pack. Now this is a backbling you do obtain if you do have the Fortnite crew. Now the new stages do unlock on the 14th of each month after the item shop does reset. Now you do have 6 months, but for this review we're going to be looking at the protocol pack itself. Now it does have selectable styles, it does even have like backbling color schemes you could change, and also the hologram color scheme. Also the smoke itself that you do see on the outfit, you could also change that as well. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So the Proto Cool pack. Now like I mentioned previously, this pack is actually very cool. I was actually a shocker that they released a backbling of this sort into the game, especially because you do have so many selectable styles. You could change the appearance, but you could only do that once you do have about 6 months into the game played, and you could unlock every single style. But you do get color schemes for it, which is very cool, very nicely, and also the hologram color schemes. Now this backbling itself does have so many color potentials that it's actually just hard to actually showcase every single one of them. So what are my thoughts about it? I mean, it is a free backbling either way if you are a crew member, so you really can't complain. The selectable styles and everything about it just looks very clean, and you do use your emblem as a hologram, which is actually very cool, and I actually liked it that they incorporate that into the game. So what's my final rating for the protocol pack? I'm gonna have to give the protocol pack a 10 out of 10. I'm just going off of the possibilities it does have. It just has so many combo potentials in this game, which is actually hard to ignore. You do have to be a crew pack member to actually obtain this, but it's not a bad thing if you already owned it. Now it does become a little problematic whenever you are actually a kid and you really don't have the crew pack. It's gonna be very hard to actually obtain all the styles, but if you could actually convince your parents to actually purchase it for you, it's gonna be such a good deal, especially with the skins we're getting throughout these months. Now without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. Now for our first combination with the protocol pack, we're gonna be pairing it up with a Rue. Now for the protocol pack itself, we're going to be going with the color scheme being black, the hologram color scheme being red, and then for the backbling smoke, we're going to be going with red as well. Now for the emblem itself, I'm going to be going with the shadow edit style since it just matches really well with Rue's design. Now with Rue, we are going to be going with the black edit style as well, since it does make this whole combination a lot better. The design of the backbling just fits really well with Rue, especially because it does look very aggressive and something I could see her using. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Widow's Bite. Now the Widow's Bite harvesting tool is just an all simple harvesting tool that does have a little red ribbon around it, and the little red it does have is just enough for this combination to work. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Soul Fall. Now the Soul Fall control is just souls leaving the body, which does have a red and black color scheme that goes really well with this whole combination. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Downshift. Now the Downshift glider itself is just a glider that does have a chapter 1 glider design, and each time you do glide it does have this red control left behind, which goes really well with the outfit. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Doom Echo. The Doom Echo wrap just looks very clean. It is just very like simple but effective. The red color scheme it does have goes really well with the red, and then the black bandages around it just goes really well. Then for our next combination with the protocol pack, we're going to be pairing it up with a Breakpoint. Now for the protocol pack edit style, we're going to be going with the color scheme being turquoise, the hologram color being turquoise as well, and then the smoke being the mint green. Now the reason I like that mint green is because it does match really well with the skin tone she does have. Now for the emblem himself, I'm going to be going with the Shattered Rift just because it matches really well. The design of it just goes really well together, and it's something that is very simple but effective. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Skull Sickle. Now the Skull Sickle harvesting tool is just a simple harvesting tool you do have. It does have this like greenish color scheme that goes really well with the backbling, and then the shaft being black is just nice. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Plasma Trail. The Plasma Trail control itself is just a control that is left behind that does have this blue color scheme that goes really well with the skin. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the holographic glider. Now the holographic glider itself is just a hologram of an umbrella, which goes really well with the whole theme. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Squared. Now the Squared wrap itself does have this very cool animation that does go into an all black color scheme, but either way you do have that light blue color scheme that goes really good with the outfit. Then for our next combination with the protocol pack, we're going to be pairing it up with Gamora. Now for this combination to work, I'm going to be going with the color scheme being white, the hologram color scheme being green due to the hair, and then for the smoke, I'm going to be going with white again. Now the simple design of an all white color scheme just matches really good with the suit she is wearing. Then I'm going to be going with the IO logo just because there's really nothing else I could actually do to her, but it matches really well with the green aesthetics from her hair. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Asteroid Trencher. Now for the Asteroid Trencher, we're going to be going with the Elite edit styles because it does make the whole harvesting tool all white. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. A very simplistic control, but the wing control itself is white, so it matches really good with this combination. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Spiky Jet. The Spiky Jet itself is very aggressive. It does have this very cool sound when you deploy it, and it is all white, so it just matches really well. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the red line. Now the red line wrap itself does have this very cool red line animation going across it, but the main reason why I'm picking it is for that white aesthetic it does have. Then for our next combination with the protocol pack, we're going to be pairing it up with the Dark Bomber. Now for the protocol pack with the edit styles, I'm going to be going with the color scheme being purple, the hologram color scheme being violet just to have that contrast between colors, and then for the smoke we're going to be going with purple again. Now the reason I'm going with violet is it just was too much purple for one aesthetic, and then you can see the violet color schemes on the outfit itself. Now this combination goes really well together, especially with any Dark Series outfits out there. Now I'm going to be going with the Kevin logo for the hologram just because it matches really well with the whole Dark Bomber aesthetics. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Storm King Fist. The Storm King Fist itself is just a Storm King's fist, and he is the one from the storm that you do have in Save the World. Now I really do like the combinations of colors between this and the Dark Bomber, and it just merges really well. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Glyphs. Now the Glyphs is self-explanatory since she does have hieroglyphs on her body and it just matches perfectly. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Storm Cell. The Storm Cell glider itself is just a glider that does infuse the storm with the umbrella itself, and it just goes perfectly with this combination. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with Mightiest Shadow. The Mightiest Shadow wrap itself does have this very cool animation on it that goes perfectly with the Dark Bomber's color scheme. Then for our next combination with the protocol pack, we're going to be pairing it up with the Renegade Shadow. Now for the Renegade Shadow, we're going to be going with the Ghost edit style, and for the protocol pack, we're going to be going with an all white aesthetic look. As you could tell, I'm going to be going with the primary color being white, the secondary for the hologram being platinum, and then for the smoke, we're going to be going with platinum again. The reason I'm going with platinum and not white is because the platinum does give it like a little shade color scheme that looks a little bit of grayish, which goes really well with the pants. Then for the hologram, I'm going to be going with the ghost since we are using a ghost color scheme. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the loose cannon colors. Now I really do love these harvesting tools because they do look very aggressive, and it's something I could see the Renegade Shadow actually using in the battlefield. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the zip ribbons. Now I do like the aesthetic look of the zip ribbons compared to that of the Spectral Essence, and they both fit really well with this outfit. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the White Squall. Now the White Squall glider is just a glider that you do have a motorcycle that is all white. It goes really well with the whole theme, and even though it is an ear cruncher, it still looks decent. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Doodle Buddies. The Doodle Buddies itself is just little animations of little Fortnite characters we do have in the wrap. It's not very aggressive, but it does have this all white aesthetic look that goes really well with the outfit. Then for our last combination with the protocol pack, we're going to be pairing it up with the blue team leader. Now for the protocol pack itself, we're going to be going with the color scheme of white. Then for the hologram color scheme, we're going to be going with blue to match the beanie and the arm bar she does have. And then for the smoke, again, we're going to go with blue. Now we do love the simplistic look of blue and white with this back thing, and it just matches perfectly. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Wave Crest. Now the Wave Crest is a chapter 2 harvesting tool design. It does have blue and white, which is perfectly with this combination. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the shooting star. Now for the holograms, I do have stars, so having the shooting stars as a control just made perfect sense because of the look and the theme. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the Stratosphere. Now this is another PlayStation exclusive glider. The Stratosphere itself does have the PlayStation colors of blue and white, which goes really well with the backbling and the design of the color scheme of the blue team leader. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Point Patrol. The Point Patrol itself does have this blue and white color scheme that just matches perfectly. Now those were some of the combinations I did find for the protocol pack. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you guys want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2Ds, all together. Each time you guys use my code near the Am Shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.